Hey guys, Tim Gajser here. I'm from Slovenia and you are watching 5 minutes with Fletch.
What was it like racing in Slovenia as a kid?
Racing as a kid in Slovenia, Slovenia is a really small country.
Mm,
Um, let's say that before myself, there was not really a top rider
mm,
to be really successful. There was one or two that they were trying, to get in the points in the World
mm,
Championship. But let's say I would say with myself, starting to winning some GPs, starting to win the world titles.
mm,
Then also that sport start to be more popular, more kids, more people start to follow motocross. So I would say it was not easy for me as a kid,
mm,
to get a support from the sponsors. Let's say with my father, we were like traveling around the world, around Europe with the old campers, So it was not easy. It was not
mm,
easy, right? Racing with old bikes, things like that. But on the end, yeah,
mm.
it worked out.
How meaningful was it to you to win the EMX125 championship?
How many?
How meaningful?
How many? Uh, it was really important, because winning 1 to 5 championship is let's say a step, before
Mm,
you turn pro. Let's say before you're going to 250s and then MX2. So it was really important to do well, to win, to show myself. So I was also more interesting, for big teams, for
mm.
factory teams and things like that. So it was yeah, it was
Mm.
important.
What was the best thing about winning 3 championships in 4 years?
The best thing, oh, I mean, it's always nice to win the world title. That was my goal as a kid, to win at least one. But to win already 5 of them, and then like you said, in 4 years I win 3 of them. So that was a really good period in my career. It was just unreal. I feel like everything was clicking. The most important, I was injury free. I could train, I could ride normally, train normally. So I feel like this is really important, to try to avoid injuries as much as possible, because when you are healthy, when you can train, when you can push as you want, 100%, then everything is way more easier, let's say.
Mm. At the start of your rookie season on the 450,
Yeah.
did you think you could win the championship, or were you taking it as a learning year?
Actually, like nobody, even myself, I was not really expecting me to be a championship contender.
Mm,
And I think that was really something positive for myself, because nobody was expecting from me something gonna happen, like
mm,
that I gonna be straight away fighting for the wins or being up front. And on the end, without many expectations, I had a good off season, good team behind me, and then already first race in Qatar in 2016. That was my rookie season.
mm.
I went 1-1, and from then on, we knew that we're gonna be there, fighting
Mm.
for a title, and yeah.
What was winning on the Yam like for the first time, or what is essentially your home GP?
You mean like winning on a Yamaha?
Mm.
In you mean the second moto in
Yeah.
Arco? Yeah, it was super nice, because actually in Arco in 2015, I won my first ever GB in MX2, and now 11 years after, I won the first, let's say, moto with Yamaha, with a new team, new brand. So it was something special, and again, doing it in front of so many Slovenian fans
Mm.
there in Arco is always something special. So yeah, it was good. It was good.
On a whole, what was your 2019 season like?
2019 was amazing season. I win many GPs. It was a year that I mean, like because in the previous 2 years, I remember like 17, 18 was really difficult. I got hurt both years. So on the end, yeah, I struggled, let's say, 2 years in a row. And then 2018, on the end of the year, when we started preparation, I did many changes with how I train, you know, like food. I let's say I hired trainers. So I did it like in a different way, and I was way more ready for 2019. And yeah, everything was clicking from beginning. Like I said, win many GPs, and then on the end win quite comfortably also the title. So it was a good year. Yeah.
You were with Honda for quite a long time.
Yeah.
How difficult was the switch at the start of this season?
Yeah, basically all my career, I mean like all my professional career, since 2014 until last year I was with Honda. So yeah, many years. So it definitely is not easy when you're switching, you know, like everything is changing. But I'm happy. I'm happy where I am. I'm happy that I did a switch. I feel like, you know, with Yamaha, I feel like we still have to work a lot with the, you know, like to get the bike on the level that we want to. But everybody is super. I mean, like everybody is very motivated, and you can see that in people. And yeah, it was a big change, but I'm glad I did it.
When you broke your femur, was it more mentally or physically challenging to return?
I would say both. I would say both. Physically, okay, you know, femur is the biggest bone on our body, so like it took some months to heal up completely. But after four months, I was back on the bike. But then obviously when you go for the first time after the crash on the bike, you know, like it's not easy mentally. But we are a racer, so been hurt many times, and you know, no, I feel like I have experienced how to react when I came back. But all these crashes, you know, are scary, and obviously on the back of your mind, in some moments you know, some memories comes back as well. But like, you know, you try to put that on the side and really just focus on riding, racing, you know, things like that.
You've raced the Monster Cup in America before.
Yes.
Is that something? Would you like to go race in America before you retire, or?
In 2016 I was really close to go there full time, because my goal was to win MX2, then MXGP World Championship over here, and then go to US. But then on the end it didn't happen. I did 2 years Monster Cup. I think I did it like in 17 and 19. 19 actually I did quite well. I took even preparation a bit more serious. I went there for 2 weeks. I did some testing, and I think I end up like fifth or something like that. But right now, you know, I feel like I have a great career over here in MXGPs. I'm not the youngest anymore, so I feel like to go there full time is a bit too late. But I would definitely like to try. I try Monster Cup, so I try Supercross over there. But I would like to try some outdoors. The track looks amazing over there. So yeah, maybe that's, let's say, on my bucket list in near future.
If you could race one rider on one bike at one track for one day only, what would it be?
Bike, both have to be the same bike, or like I mean, like you mean which bike I would choose?
Yeah. So let's say you pick a 2004 Carmichael. He'd be on the Honda.
Yes.
You'd be on what bike you pick?
Okay. I would pick myself 19. So 2019 or 2022. Both years were good. The track you say as well? Which track? Matele Basin. That's my favorite track. So coming here to Foxhill is always nice, you know, but like never been here before. The track looks amazing, but I'm a bit sad that we are not going to Matele Basin. So yeah, I would choose Matele Basin. Something else I have to choose?
So the bike you ride.
The bike I rode in, I would
Yeah.
say 2022.
And then who would you race against?
Um, Ricky or James? Yes. Or
So
even Stefan. Stefan is also like, yeah, a goat here.
what was it like winning at Matterley for the Nations in 24?
I mean, that was a great race, and especially after a tough year of racing, because I lost that year the title just by 7 points on the last round in Spain. And then a week later was the Nations in Matterley Basin. So it was not the easiest, let's say, the easiest week for me, mentally. But yeah, like I said, is one of my favorite tracks. I felt really good that day, and yeah, it was good to that I went 1-1 over there, especially second moto. Like we had a nice battles with Eli on the beginning of the moto, and then with Jet on the end. So it was good.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.